I suddenly noticed something. A plastic barrel was floating effortlessly on the water. At that moment, an idea came to me. If a plastic barrel could stay afloat, then the people trapped at the bottom of this pit might be able to use it as a temporary escape pod. Everyone immediately started searching for more barrels. That was when I froze. A massive plastic barrel was slowly drifting toward us. This discovery gave everyone hope again. No one wasted a second. The women and children climbed inside first. When it was my turn, I gave my spot to my son and the others. Then, I tightly sealed the lid of the barrel, no matter how desperately they begged me to open it. I refused. But then, disaster struck again. The underground water pipe suddenly burst, and a huge wave of water rushed into the pit. The powerful current grabbed me, pulling my body deeper and deeper into the water. Soon, I disappeared into the darkness. Meanwhile, the water level kept rising, and the barrel slowly began floating upward. But just when everyone thought we were about to be rescued, the structure above us suddenly started collapsing. The massive force dragged the barrel back underwater. However, no one expected that the barrel's powerful buoyancy would push it back toward the surface once again. But before we could celebrate, another danger appeared. Several thick cables suddenly wrapped tightly around the barrel. Everyone inside began hitting the walls with all their strength, desperately trying to break free. Fortunately, after countless strikes, the barrel finally broke loose. But as it shot upward, a sharp metal pipe suddenly pierced through the side. Freezing water immediately rushed inside. Everyone tried desperately to push the pipe out, but no matter how hard we tried, it wouldn't move at all. Just when hope was about to disappear, a series of powerful bangs came from above. It was Mark. He was outside, trying to rescue us. After several heavy strikes, Mark finally managed to knock the metal pipe away, but the water kept pouring through the hole. At the most critical moment, I gathered every bit of strength I had left and used my arm to block the opening. Meanwhile, Mark was completely exhausted. He reached out toward Anna with the last of his strength, but every time, his hand fell just into short. Everyone thought Mark was already lost. However, as the barrel continued rising, a swinging cable suddenly wrapped around his leg. The powerful pull lifted him upward and somehow dragged him along with the rising barrel. At the same time, the barrel began struggling under the enormous pressure. Deep cracks started spreading across its surface. More and more water flooded inside. The man had no choice but to lift his son as high as possible, waiting for whatever happened next. Then suddenly, the lid of the barrel burst open, and unbelievably, Mark had managed to get back inside. By then, we were only a few dozen meters away from the surface. The rescuers above finally spotted our location. They immediately brought in heavy lifting equipment. In the end, every survivor was successfully pulled out of that deadly pit.